Who is responsible for waste management and protecting the environment?
The council is responsible for maintaining the environment.
Ndola Council City.
The government is responsible in the department of the council.
Ndola City Council.
Really? When is the last time you brought a bag to the supermarket so you didn't have to go home with another plastic bag? When you finish with your milk carton, do you compress it before putting it in the bin? If you are driving and you have finished with a wrapper, is the car window your bin? Daily, we buy different forms of necessities, and most of them are packed in plastic. However, a large amount of that plastic ends up as litter, and that's a big problem. Here is why.
If you discard a plastic material into the environment, it will take several years for it to be decomposed, even up to 50 years. For animal species, when they ingest the plastic, they tend to disturb their system and the constipation there, and eventually they die. Plastic also can be recycled. So you'll find that new products can be made out of plastic.
We decided to visit the Ndola City Council for further clarification on this matter.
For us as a local authority, we have a mandate, and our mandate is to ensure that we keep the city clean. We have what we call a Love Where You Live campaign. This campaign is one that was launched by His Worship the Mayor, Mr. Amon Chisenga. In this campaign, actually, what we're looking at is individual residents should learn to love where you live. From little children, they should learn that actually the bottle that they are drinking from, don't only have to throw it, they can reuse it.
So, who is using and disposing of plastic? Everyone. But how active are people in meeting their responsibility in disposing of plastic properly?
Throwing it in the bin, and then from then the garbage collectors will come, they take it where they take it, so yeah.
Plastic, we bury them.
We just dig so that we throw our rubbish there. When it becomes full, we cross it and dig another one.
Throw them away. Put them in the garbage. That's what normal people do. If they tell us otherwise, we'll stop.
These views suggest a gap between what we should be doing and what is happening on the ground.
Recycling in Zambia is quite a new venture, and we've seen a number of recycling facilities being established. It's at its infant stage, but we see that it's providing a hope for the future.
In Kabushi Township of Ndola, residents are being engaged into garbage separation and recycling, and it appears to be a welcome move. He is a Kabushi resident. He gathers litter for a living.
In garbage, in litters, there is what is also using or to be reused. So after a lot of consultations, I find that a lot of the materials are supposed to be recycled.
We traveled to Kitwe to visit the recycling plant.
It started as an in-house recycling project because we do a lot of plastics manufacturing, and we decided to recycle our own plastic rather than dumping it at the dump site. When it comes to recycled plastic, there is a different type of recycled plastic. One we categorize as PP, which is polypropylene, and that can be used to make household articles such as water buckets, basins, plates, cups, anything that is not to say food grade, and you can use it just for water storage or storage of other articles like that. So we can make those products. And the second type that we categorize is HDPE, which is a high density polyethylene. And that can be used at a certain limit in a certain ratio to make water pipes that can supply water from one end to another. So I think the biggest challenge in our country right now is the lack of education, where people are not really aware that what impact plastic can have on the environment, and by environment also on their daily lives. The most important step, I think, would be involvement of the government in education sector, where we can teach the generation that is coming up from the young age that what plastic is, how it can be recycled, and how it impacts our life.
Indiscriminate dumping of garbage needs to be discouraged. So when it comes to caring for the environment, we all have a responsibility, not just the council or other authorities.
It's us. We're supposed to keep the environment clean.
With the help of the council. Because they're supposed to put up bins when people are walking. There are people walking and eating and throwing litter everywhere. We don't have bins anywhere here. We don't.